Hello there, Metacrafters. It's Pranesh this side. So I was actually given a project related to building a token and give it the functionality to mint it and to burn it if needed. So these were some certain requirements, like we need to create some public variables, uh, name that variables be name, abbreviation, and the initial supply of that token, and a mapping function which actually maps the addresses to their respective balances. Let its name be balances, and a mint function and a burn function. So this is the contract here. We have made three variables. All these threes are public so that it can be accessed from even outside the contract. The first two are the strings. So and another one is the supply is a uint. This is the mapping function which actually maps addresses to their respective balances. Now comes the mint function. What this function actually do is it takes two arguments. First one be an address and the another one be an certain amount. This function is actually public in nature. What this does is to add the certain amount to the initial supply and also to add the certain amount to the respective balance of the address which was actually being taken as an argument. Then there comes the burn functions, which was similar to that of the mint function. But here is a condition that if and only if the balance of the address which was taken as an argument is greater than that of the amount which you are going to subtract, which you are going to reduce. If this condition is true, then only this piece of code will be executed. And what this code actually says is to reduce the total amount by this certain factor and also to reduce the balance of this address from this certain amount. Overall, this is the token, this is the contract which I've created. Now, what we are gonna do is to compile this piece of code. We are actually using the remix ideally for this. Now, while compiling, okay, let me just make my face here. It would be more good. Now, as you can see, we have compiled this. Now, the second thing we need to do is actually deploy this thing. We just deployed it, and you can see while compiling and deploying, the tick mark is here. It just means that your piece of code is valid. Now, as you can see here, these are the variables and the functions which I've actually created in the contract. And you can see this ideally actually have provided me with the feature to take some addresses. Like, let's just copy these address. No, let's just copy this one. Yeah, we have copied this address. Let's just check the balance of this address. As you can see, it states 0 here. Means the initial balance is 0, which is fine, I think, by me. Now, let's just mint this thing. And even if we say the initial supply is also 0. While minting, we just given this address, let's the mint amount be 1000. We actually press to transaction. And now if we check the balance, it's actually 1000. And if we check the total supply, this too is 1000. Now let's check the functionality of the burn function. We have added this address and let the amount be deducted, let it be 500. So now while doing this, we have clicked on transfer. And now if we check the balance of this particular address, it's 500, which is fine. I think it's working. And also the total supply, it is also 500. So even this piece of code is working. It means the mint is working, the burn function is working, and the mapping is working. So overall, this piece of code is good and it is ready. So this is all from my side, and I'm actually happy to build this contract. Thank you.